Hello, my name is Martin Omander and I welcome you to Google Root Access, the show featuring actionable startup advice. My guest today is Jakob Berglund from the startup Unified Intent. Jakob, tell us a bit about your startup.
Yeah, so we have created an app called Unified Remote that basically turns your smartphone into a universal remote for your computer. So we support Linux, Windows, and Mac. And we give you like remote controls for different programs on your computer. So VLC, Spotify, iTunes. And we also allow users to create their own applications. You can basically control anything you like on your computer from Unified Remote.
Ah, so you're sitting in the couch and just pull out your phone and you
Yeah.
control what music plays on your computer.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I see. So in the last episode, I spoke with your co-founder, Philip, and we spoke about business stuff. Let's talk about technology this time around. Yeah. I'm an engineer. I love talking about the technology. You're an engineer too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah. Great. So I went to the Play Store and noticed that you have 3 million downloads. Quite impressive. How did you get there?
Yeah, basically we started early, so we were like a couple of months into Android was released. We released our app. And that, of course, gave us a big boost because we got all the media attention and because no one else was on the store, so no one else was written about. So every new cool app was written quite a lot about. And we also always listen to our customers as much as possible. So for support or Google Analytics or different kind of media.
Right. So now Android has been around for a little while. What kind of new technologies are you looking into now to get that sort of media boost again?
Yeah, so we always look for new cool technologies. You can't support everything, but you have to pick the best ones. And right now we're looking into Android Wear, of course, but also other wearable technologies like Apple Smartwatch and
That'd be pretty cool. You can sit on the couch and control what music is playing or movie is playing on your watch.
Yeah, because we want to make the remote control as useful or as close to you as possible. You should not have to look for your remote. So on your wrist, you will probably not lose your wrist.
Ah, right. And you get that media hit again from being among the first on a new platform.
Yeah.
Sounds like, yeah. So your app, I looked at it, it contains many different sort of remote controls inside it, plugins for controlling Spotify and VLC and so on. How do you decide which pieces of software to support within your app? There's an infinite number of apps out there.
Yeah, obviously. So we started, of course, with the big ones like VLC or Spotify. But then we listened to our customers, of course, and they requested quite a lot of different applications. So we started adding them, and then we started looking through analytics for which remotes were used the most and try to find similar remotes, but also improve some remotes that, like, we see, okay, this is not used that much, or this is really used, so we have a lot of users there, perhaps we should put even more attention to that one, or that one is not used so much, so perhaps there's something wrong with it, and then we boosted that one. So.
Ah, right. So you say analytics. What analytics are you looking at?
Yeah, Google Analytics. So we look at like which countries are people coming from, but also which remotes are most used, which buttons are most used in those remotes, and as much information as we can gain, we try to use just to make it as useful or as smooth as possible for users to use.
So this is the normal Google Analytics that you might install on your website?
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's a different SDK. So you just put in a jar file in your application and add some code. There's a great guide at Google, of course, so you can just add it. It's almost drag and drop.
Right. So you just import a jar file in your Android project, and then you have access.
Yeah,
access
exactly.
To this.
So you add some small piece of code, and everything works.
Ah, right. So do you, are there any other insights you get from Google Analytics, like how people find the application or geography or anything else?
Yeah, because we have a server version or server part of our software, we have a website people have to use just to get that server. And then we see from which countries or from which links that people are going to our website. So we get quite a lot of traffic there, and that of course helps us also to, oh, that website has written about us, perhaps we could boost that by just putting on Facebook or whatever. So we always look for all kind of data to find interesting parts.
Right, great. So finally, what would your advice be to a mobile startup starting today when it comes to new technology platforms and analytics?
Yeah, pretty much start as soon as possible. You have to be first on market. If you're first on market, you will get the media attention. But also, of course, listen to customers and try to understand what your customer needs. And Google Analytics is one way of doing that. Of course, support and other social media is also useful. But
right, great. Thank you for sharing your experiences with us, Jakob.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully you found something useful there that you can use in your startup. If you have comments on the show, please enter them in the YouTube comment section. We read everything you write. And finally, if you are a high-tech entrepreneur, go to developers.google.com/startups to find out how Google can help you. That's it. See you next time.